Why is Christopher Nolan worth more than my video producer, Cameron? I'm Dave Crenshaw, and it's time to pick Dave's brain. This week's question comes from Guy in Chicago, Illinois. Guy asks, we are a B2B video production company and are transitioning to lower volume, higher quality work at a higher cost. But I'm concerned we may be overestimating how good we are and how much the market is willing to pay. What should we be looking out for to make sure we're successful in this transition? This is a great question, Guy. Service businesses like yours actually have a wide degree of variability that they can charge when it comes to their prices. On top of that, with video production, we're essentially talking about art. So that becomes even more subjective. What we want to do first of all is take things out of the realm of subjectivity and give it a more measurable scale. Let's look at a scale of 0 to 10. First of all, what is a 0 in your market? Well, my guess is that's probably some kid with his phone and then editing it with freeware on his computer. What's he going to charge? Free? 10 bucks an hour? Whatever it is, you write that down. Then let's look at a 10. 10 is the gold standard in your industry. My guess is you know of a company that's at that level. What do they charge? And then finally, here's the more difficult question. What's middle of the road? What's a 5 in the video production industry? And what do they charge? Now that you have this scale, you can ask yourself, where do we fit in? What should we charge? I'm just going to take a wild guess and guess that you guys are about a 7. You're better than average. You're heading toward a 10, but not quite there yet. That gives you an idea of what sort of pricing you should use. Then you can ask yourself questions. What do we provide that makes us better than the 5 in terms of value? Is it the production that we use, the materials that we use, our artistic ability, how we respond to customers, whatever that is, write those things down. Then ask yourself, what keeps us from being a 10? Why aren't we at this gold standard yet? And write down the ideas that come to your mind. Now you have an idea of not only how to price yourself, but how to raise your game so that you can start charging more like an 8, 9, or a 10. Now, when in doubt, charge more for your services. Why? Because it forces you to get better. But the two most important words when it comes to any kind of marketing, and believe it or not, this is marketing, are tested. Before you go out on a limb and start charging all sorts of different prices and change your pricing model on all your cards and your estimates, test it by selling to at least 2 new businesses. Make sure that you're successful with that pricing model. Prove it, and then you can move on to sell to others at that price level. Wonderful question, Guy. And if you've got a question you'd like me to answer in a future video, all you have to do is click on the button below or go to davecrenshaw.com/ask. I look forward to hearing your interesting question.